How much have you gotten to really look at TCU so far?
Quite a bit. The staff does it ahead of time, and then I spent a lot of time when we traveled back and late last night. So very talented team. Obviously, their record speaks for itself, and I think they're the oldest team in the country. Sedona Prince, I think, is about 25 years old, and I think I saw they have like 4 graduate students and a 4th-year senior or something. So very skilled. They don't play a lot of kids, but all 6 of them are very talented, very scoring-minded. Prince is 6'7", can't duplicate that. Madison Connor's the best three-point shooter in the country, and Haley Van Lith, everybody knows about her. So just a really, really talented team that's playing at a very high level.
Can you kind of take me through that? I mean, I guess you guys probably bussed back to.
No, we flew last night. Yeah.
So what were you doing on the plane in terms of studying up on TCU?
Yeah, I mean, the game ends, and so we get on the bus, and Deb was with me, and she was more than willing to move seats after the game. And Bill, ironically, Billy's got TCU. So we sit together on the bus and wait, get to the plane, sit together on the plane. So we spent about an hour and a half as soon as the game was over. And then they just it's kind of like a crash course, just keep talking to me, because I don't look ahead at all. And then got home last night and sat at the island till about 4:30 and tried to get to work.
What kind of things is he feeding you during that?
Just mainly it's personnel.
Yep.
And offensive actions that we need to guard. They're the hardest matchup by far for us. We don't have, not just because Sedona's 6'7", but like he compared her to Anthony Davis. Like she catches the ball and she's on the perimeter and she's shooting jumpers, and it's a really hard guard for us. So we spent a lot of time trying to figure out who the matchup is and how do we manage that. And I'm a big, go through all the stats. Sarah does a great job of getting us all that stuff ahead of time. And they didn't play all week, so it wasn't like we had to wait to see how they did on Wednesday. So we had a lot of information going into it, and he worked on it all game day yesterday. So we were more ready to go probably than normal. But it's just numbers, positions, actions, and then we do a lot with like recent games. I like to look at like the last 2 to 3 games, who's playing, who's not playing, and I mean literally they play 5.5 players, so you know what you're going to get.
When Haley entered the portal, were you guys ever in on her?
No.
I kind of wondered.
No.
But
she didn't even. She probably doesn't even know where I stayed. No, we were not. No.
Were you hoping she would stay outside the Big 12?
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, we don't need more good players, and I think that's the thing with TCU. They've done a great job of the uniqueness of the 2 teams we played this week. Is like I said before the K-State game, they're really, really old, but they've been together a long time. TCU's really, really old, but a lot of new pieces that come together, but they're all really skilled kids, and they've come together in a really, really positive way. And like I said, I mean, you're rated 9th in the country for a reason, and they've got some great wins and only 2 losses. So and you only play them once, and same thing. It's a really hard week, and you get back late last night and play in overtime, and they've been sitting there waiting. So we need to get some work done this week, and hopefully Sunday afternoon we're ready to go.
So Sunday with no NFL games, it's a top 10 opponent. It's Hilton Coliseum. How do you feed off the positive energy your crowd's going to provide back there?
Yeah, John, we just been so lucky. That was one of the things I told our team after the game last night is. The good thing is we get to go home. It's the pink game. No one does it better than we do. Our marketing people and Deb they have a great event before the game. Again, another chance to play a great opponent. And our fans, they get I guess I just repeat myself a lot, but it's good. It's a good thing to repeat yourself about your fans, and I'm sure there'll be a great crowd, and we're excited about it. But these are the kind of games that I think a lot of players come to Hilton, that they want to play in. You want to play great teams, ranked teams in a great environment, and hopefully that'll happen on Sunday.